Hey guys, what's up? Shoaib here again. Today it's not gonna be a smoke trick. I'm going to show you guys, or I guess tell you guys, how to make your own homemade bowling shoes. It's pretty simple. All you need for this is pretty much um, 20 bucks in the bank, I guess. Some sort of X-Acto knife, or a blade, the one like a little mini carpet cutter kind of thing. And some old pair of sneakers that you don't use anymore because they have like rips or tears in them like this, so I don't really use this for anything else. All it is basically to make your own bowling shoes is that all they require you to do is you need to have something that lets the shoe glide onto the surface of the hardwood flooring that they have over there. So I discovered this on Amazon. I saw it on Amazon and eBay. I'll post the links down below afterwards. You should have them. If you're in the States, it's a lot cheaper. But if you're in Canada, like me, then you're gonna be looking at about to spend 20 bucks or so. If you're in the States, between 10 and 15 bucks should do the trick. Pretty much all there is to it is that there is this thing that you have to buy. It's called Slide Glide, and it's by Master. And it's pretty much all it is. If you see at the picture right here, all it is, it adds on a little layer. It's like a sticker. It's almost like a sticker, and it has a backing. You peel it up just like any normal sticker or vinyl, and you pretty much put it onto the shoe. And if you look closely right here, yeah. So this is the regular grip that I have on the shoe right here, and then this is where it starts, and it goes all the way to the top right here. So when you get this in the package, it's gonna be a rectangle, the same size as this bag right here, obviously up to the Ziploc. So it's a pretty decent size, but I mean I wear big shoes, so like these are size 13s, so it barely covers half of it, but not even half. I'd say it probably covers like 2/5 of the shoe, or 1/3 of the shoe, give or take. But it does the job because all you need to do is when you throw the ball is you need to slide down the lane a little bit. And so when you when you purchase it, you take it out of the little bag that they send. You clean the shoe up, the bottom of your shoe. You clean it up with just some rubbing alcohol or any sort of cleaner. I would say rubbing alcohol would be the best. It takes away all the dirt and all that kind of stuff, and it gives a good adhesion to the shoe. So after you clean it up, find the best possible way to cover as much of the shoe as possible. So for me, I had to put a little diagonally, as you can see, so it's coming up a little like this. So I had to put a little diagonally, just because I have a big shoe, and it was just wide enough to cover the sides. So it's still pretty wide. This is a 13 size shoe, so I mean, it covers, as you can tell, it covers right up to here from the top, all the way from the top to up to here, right here. So it's still pretty good. Also, another thing you need to consider when you're trying to make your own homemade bowling shoes is that have them relatively flat. I know I have a lot of little, grip pattern over here. I have a lot of that kind of studded pattern, but since I wore them for a long time, they're all pretty much flat. So if you were to look at them, they're not exactly like, they're not exceeding out of the, like they're flat. They're not exceeding out. They're not protruding. That's the word. Um, and pretty much after that, um, you're good to go. You stick it on, you trim the sides, and that's where the X-Acto knife comes in. You literally just stick the knife in. Like, I have this little bit hanging right here, so I'll see if I can get this in the camera. So all you need to do is put this in here. See? And then you pretty much just cut it so that it matches with the shoe. That's all you have to do. So So yeah, so pretty much, and I mean, it's okay if it doesn't get to the very top of the shoe. Not a big deal, because shoe is usually going to be curved up anyways. So it's not a big deal. You cover this up, and if there's like a bowling alley you guys go to, like, I don't know, once a month, twice a month, and you kind of know the person there, you just, or any bowling alley, if it's a new alley you haven't been there before, you just take this with you. Tell them I put this on. This is actually made for bowling shoes, and I'm allowed to slide onto floor with this. And if they ask you if the shoes will mark the floor, and they will charge you for that and stuff, tell them no, they won't mark the floor, because to be honest, these are my just regular everyday wearing shoes and whatnot. And once you get on the bowling alley, like once you actually get on the hardwood floor and everything, there's a little bit of dust and stuff and whatnot, like a little gritty, right? So it actually smooths the whole thing out. So it actually slides pretty well. Even from the rubber part, I can literally slide on the floor quite easily. So yeah, and that's all you have to do pretty much. Trying to think if there's anything else I have to tell or say, but oh yeah, after you trim it, you tell them, that you purchased this. It's okay. It's safe enough for the for the alley, for the hardwood flooring, and they'll tell you, okay, sure. So you go put them on, and there's just a way. I mean, I go with my buddies and stuff, like once a week, just for fun and for shits and giggles and whatnot, right? So I mean, every time you go, they charge you between $3 and $5 for rent. Where I go, they charge $3.50 for shoe rental. And if I do have the shoes, I can come in and go whenever the hell I want and not pay the shoe rental. So pretty much it cost me $20 to do this. Pretty much after 7 times I go there, these would have paid for themselves. So, oh yeah, one more thing was that these come in singles. So they're about $10 a pop. So you're gonna have to buy two of them, one for the right and one for the left, right? So there's a right and then there's a left. So you need to buy two of them. So that's gonna come up to about, give or take, $20. Where I bought it from Amazon, I believe I got them for about $20.50 or $21. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, so first step, clean the shoe. Make sure it's kind of relatively flat. I mean, you could also get away with uh, the other type of flat shoes and whatnot, but yeah, these should be relatively flat. It's okay if you have some patterns and whatnot. Clean them up. Make sure there's no grips or any kind of rubber at the bottom of the shoe, the grip part of the shoe, like protruding. They're all relatively flat. Then you clean it up. You peel this off, put it on. After you put it on, you trim the sides away with the knife. And oh yeah, once you get on the bowling alley, make sure you slide onto the floor a couple of times before you actually go and throw the ball, because the first time around it's gonna stick a little bit. So just without a ball, just go on the hardwood flooring and just kind of just walk on it, kind of slide your foot on it, like kind of like rub your foot against the floor. Like if this was the floor and this is your foot, just kind of do this, just so that it catches some of that dust and whatnot, so it just becomes slidey, and it shouldn't stick. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys find this useful. Save yourself a few bucks. Don't have to worry about bowling shoes anymore, or renting them if you just go for fun and whatnot. Like if you were to go 7 times in, say, 2 to 3 months, and you go all year round, then I say it's worth it, because you'd end up saving about maybe 40 to $60 depending on how much you go. Like I said, I go every week, so in about 2 months these will be paid for, and after that I'll be saving money. So just a little tip, if you guys want to save some money, don't worry about and not want to worry about renting the shoes and stuff, I think this is the easiest way to go. I mean, after this point, you might as well just purchase bowling shoes, which are like about, again, in States, they're dirt cheap. They're about, you can start bowling shoes to buy them from around 25, $30. In Canada, by the time you ship it or anything like that, the cheapest you're looking at is about 55, $60. And yeah, so hopefully this has, given you some insight on it, and you find this review helpful. If you like it, like, subscribe, message me. If you have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. And yeah, that'll be all for today, guys. Thanks a lot.